Hey there, Ospreys. Welcome to another campus update with Inside Swoop. I'm Alexandra Masavni, here to bring you a special edition interview show. Our guest today is Professor Frank Goodin from the University of North Florida. Welcome to the show. Our topic today is his involvement with the production track in the School of Communication. Tell us a little bit more about your background in the production industry.
So my background is as an independent filmmaker. Years ago, my first narrative feature film is called Love Trap. It won a bunch of film festivals and got picked up by Netflix. And it was on Showtime for a year and a half, actually, as a little small independent film. And a little later, my first documentary, The 904. It's a very hard-hitting documentary about this city, actually. And that won a Suncoast Emmy in 2011. So just a little bit of the things I've done in the past.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So I know that you teach most of the production classes here on campus. What are they?
So right now, this semester, I teach 5 classes, 2 sections of single cam production, 1 section of multi-camera production, 1 editing class, and 1 section of advanced production. So.
Were any of the classes that you mentioned earlier, are there any new classes that you're teaching now that came because of this new concentration?
Yeah, and that's part of why we wanted to separate it, is because we need to offer more classes for our students who want to specialize in production. One of those is editing. So previously, we had to incorporate editing into single cam in terms of instruction. Now we're able to separate that out and provide an editing class on its own for our students to be able to specialize in that. And then we were able to add a few other courses that we can teach alongside of our core courses. So courses like lighting, for example, lighting for production, or narrative production, or even specializing in documentary production. We're able to add these as major electives to the core courses of single cam, multicam, and advanced.
Right, so have you thought about starting any internship programs in this new track?
Yes. So you've got to be able to offer internships in production as well. And in my case, I've been able to assist with that by offering a production focused internship. Last semester was the first time that we had production interns. I had 3 of them, and we worked together to create a series of narrative commercials. These are commercials that are not like your traditional commercials where you have a 30-second spot, but they're a little longer, and they tell an actual complete story that's featuring a national product or service. And so we were very successful. The students learned a lot. The purpose of it was to give them the experience of being able to create something like that outside of the normal classroom environment. And we are extending that. I have 1 such intern this semester, and I intend to continue to have production interns.
That's a very good idea. It also helps students gain experience until they graduate.
Yes.
So when they graduate, they will have, they can say that, oh, I did this in my college experience.
Exactly.
So it's great for them to find a job also.
Exactly, and that's the purpose of it. You know, employers are looking for students who come out of college, graduating, already ready to be able to go out and then take the lead, take the initiative on creating ideas, video productions from inception to completion. And the internship is one area that we're able to give students that very experience.
Very nice. I know that you're involved in Uncovering Jacks. Tell us a little bit more about that.
So Uncovering Jacks is an initiative that was spearheaded here at UNF, and then we found strategic corporate partners with the Florida Times Union and a few other interested parties around the city. We first started it last year in 2018. The effort of Uncovering Jacks is simply to tell little known or little told stories from Jacksonville's past, from great individuals. You know, like people, you know, if I ask the average citizen, they won't be able to tell you who Jacksonville's first black millionaire is, or they may not know that, you know, an international figure like Zora Neale Hurston lived here in Jacksonville, or that we had someone who is a Jacksonville native who wrote over 1,000 songs, one of those songs being a #1 hit by Frank Sinatra, for example. Like, people don't know that Jacksonville has a very rich history of people who have done amazing things, and not only that, events that are, you know, fundamentally change the city in some really interesting, unique ways. So the effort of uncovering Jax is to go in and tell these stories, have our students create these documentaries, and go into that, and, you know, it helps to contribute to the overall camaraderie and spirit and community of the city, you know, for everybody to really know that we have a shared collective history that we can come together and acknowledge and appreciate.
Yes, I do think it is very important for the people that are living in a city to know its past. So that's very great that you're involved with that, and helping the UNF students or guiding them to also be involved in it. Well, that is awesome. Thank you so much for all the effort you put into this and your love for the production industry.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much,
You're
Professor Goodin.
You're welcome.
That's all the time we have for this special edition of Inside Swoop. Thanks to our guest, Professor Frank Goodin. Tune in next time for more campus information. I'm Alexandra Masabni. Thanks for joining me on Inside Swoop.